Wish I could feel what I can't see. Float like a butterfly, scream like a banshee. Something's hiding in the pantry.
Hi everybody, welcome back. So today I want to do my favorites. Things that I missed May. I missed, you know, like the kind of deadline I like to put up monthly favorites for. So this is just going to be things through the past months, like couple of months up to right now, that have really stuck out in my mind and I've kind of been glued to, I love, and I want to share with you guys. So if you are interested in seeing what you must buy, just kidding, just kidding. If you want to see what I like and what I bought, then just keep watching. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. First off is this fan. I've already told you guys about this. This has been my best friend. I start sweating when I'm filming and I don't want to ruin my makeup because the lights are hot, and like I said before, I have to turn off all of my AC and fans. I just do this real quick and it cools me down. It has 3 settings on it. It can go pretty hard for you, and it comes with a tripod to set it on something, and then it also comes with a monkey bar so you can tie it on something. You can put it on a stroller, you could put it on a workbench, you could put it on an office space, anywhere you want it. So that has been a huge favorite, a huge favorite. That was sent to me from a company on Amazon, and I'm so glad that they did, because I didn't think that things like that were really that necessary, but they are. They come in such handy. They are so handy. They come in such use. They're handy. Alright, next I want to talk self-tanners, because I have gotten into self-tanners recently. And last year I bought this one on Amazon. It's the Tanned AF by B.Tan. This is their darkest one, and this is what I first used this year, which these are excellent. They're affordable. They are foam. They give that bronze look so you know where the tan is being applied. So I've had like no kind of screw ups with this version yet. And I've had it for, like I said, since last year, and it was green when it came out. It was green when it was on my skin, but it didn't end up being green. It did work, but it scared me. So I was watching Taylor Wynn, and she pointed out another kind of tanner that was on Amazon, and she tried it and said that she liked it, so I had to grab it. It's from Naturina. It's their ultra premium self tanner mousse. It's a natural formula. It's long lasting, easy to use, and it's in deep bronze. So it says you can text nature to 888111 for a free bottle, if that helps anybody out. I just got this, so this might be actually true. This is not bad. She was right in the fact that it doesn't have that smell that I just used self-tanner smell. It really doesn't. It has a much more natural smell to it, if almost none. It works great. It makes you very bronze. You're not orange, but it doesn't last that long on me, so I actually have to redo it. But I also bought this because I liked the Tanned AF. I also bought this. I haven't opened it or tried it yet. This is also from B.Tan. It's the Fake It Till You Make It. But this is the 1 bar. This is like the lightest one you can get. And I got the 3rd to darkest you could get. So I was thinking maybe if I could just like build this, or, you know, leave it on for longer or whatnot, or even add it to this, that it might be a good match. But the point is self-tanners, and this one has been my go-to since I saw Taylor Wynn talk about it. But then she just recently talked about a different one too, so I'm like, girl, come on, I can't be buying all this shit. I can't, but I will, probably. The next thing that I've kind of been stuck to a lot recently, because this is summer, and this is from SheGLAM, and this is their body highlight. I have mine in Eros. I love this so much. It's just, if you apply this with your hands, you will have sparkles everywhere. I don't mind. I don't mind being sparkly everywhere, but when I go outside, if I'm wearing shorts, a dress, skirt, anything that doesn't have sleeves, I even put it all over my chest. I love this so much. You're like a sparkling goddess. I love it. But it is glittery. But I love that. So I believe that they have different shades in these. I think I might buy those too, because they are so good. These are so affordable. So I've used it quite a bit. because you don't need that much of it. It goes pretty far. It's more like a dry oil. So Alright, now I want to talk some hair products. Now, the first thing is something that I found at TjMaxx, and this is from Macadamia. It's their natural oil. This is actually a very expensive product because even at TjMaxx, this was $10. It's usually $20. I also got the deep hair mask, deep treatment mask that comes in a tub of this, which is $15.99 at TjMaxx. So that's saying, you know, usually things are well over like half cut off at TjMaxx. This is very expensive for me to even buy at TjMaxx is what I'm trying to say. And I love the mask. The hair mask is wonderful. It's amazing. But this healing oil spray I use every time I get out of the shower. It has helped me so much with my split ends, dry hair, just crunchiness, the texture, everything, the look. It has helped me so much. So this was a huge love lately. Huge love. It still is, always will be. I'm gonna have to keep that in my collection. The next two things I actually just recently got from Influencer, and I didn't know about the brand at all. Nothing about this brand. I actually had to look them up. Is there a fly in here? I think that there's a kamikaze fly in here, and the fucker is huge. What if it's a bee? Anyway, they sent over the leave-in conditioner, which is, I love leave-in conditioners, love them. And then they sent over the Endless Summer Spray, which just is like a sea salt texture spray. And I actually have it in my hair today, just to give my hair a little bit of texture. And it works. It works very well. And these also smell like a beach. They smell so good. So, I don't know if they're a new brand, 100% post-consumer recycled material. It's like California, natural California stuff. It's free of SLS, parabens, silicones, and it's cruelty-free. It's got Manoia oil in it, if I can speak. But these two products smell good, work amazingly. Like, with the leave-in conditioner and this lightly mixed together, my hair is a shining goddess. So, I've really been loving these a lot, and I'm glad that they sent them over because I didn't even know that brand existed. And I think that they're either at Ulta or Sephora. One of those, usually. The last thing for hair, I believe, I don't know, the basket's endless right now, is from Sebastian's Dark Oil. This is actually old, and I'm almost finished with it. And when I do, I will repurchase another one. This is their Silkening Mist. I went a while with just not using this, and I'm right back at it. Right back. I can't stay away from this. The whole line, the dark oil from Sebastian's whole line is amazing. The smell of it is superb. Like, you smell rich. This scent is insane. But this just gives you a light, like you just lightly mist it, and it gives your hair such shine. Oh, you can't use too much of it or you'll look oily. But if you use just the right amount, oh man, get out in the sun and people are going to be like, whoa, what do you do with your hair? I get that a lot. And it's usually because I put this on my hair when I was done doing my do. I have some things for nails that have really been like my go-to lately, and the first one is from Gelish. I've been doing nothing but gel nails. Don't mind my pinky, okay? I was trying to do something the day after I did this manicure and jammed my nail, my pinky nail, into my bedpost, and it snapped off. I thought my real nail went with it. Ugh. So I'm still like a little scared to put an acrylic back on it. But this is their Nourish. I actually got the Gelish set from Wish, I believe, and this came with it. The pH Bond, this and Nourish, the foundation, and then the top coat. They're all fantastic, but they are a little expensive. The Nourish is just like a cuticle oil, but it actually comes in a brush, which a lot of them don't. And it comes in like this, which a lot of them don't. A big style. Oh my god, I saw it. If you are not a new subscriber, you know how I feel about flies. I'll freak out. Like, I will kung fu your ass. But I got this. I love it. I use it every single day to help with my chewing issue and my dry cuticles. And then this is something that if you do gel polish, you have to know about this. This is gel polish. It says it right there. It's their soak off gel polish, but this is their no wipe top coat. Now, I use this top coat. You have to wipe it off with alcohol once you're done curing it. Otherwise, it's really sticky. It's a quick process, but still kind of a pain in the ass. This is amazing. Once you're done curing it, you just go. There's no stickiness, there's no nothing. It's got a great kind of like shine to it. I think it's amazing. So this is another thing that stuck out real big to me recently. Now let's talk some skincare that's been stuck to me. The first is Versed, and I've seen Nicole Guerrero talk about them, Casey Holmes. A lot of higher YouTubers are sponsored with them or collaborate with them, and it did draw my interest because they're not that expensive, and I liked their products and names of them, the packaging, you know, like what they stood for. I liked it, so I was really interested, but I was kind of waiting, and then they reached out and told me I could pick 5 of their products so to try out. So these 2 products here that I have of theirs, out of the 5 so far, have blown my mind. The first one is the Versed Just Breathe Clarifying Serum. You only need 3 drops of this at a time and you pat it onto your skin. It has willow bark extract and a zinc blend to it. It says press 3 drops into clean, almost dry skin, then you let it sink in for 2 minutes, and you can use it day and night, and it is made for problem skin, which, you know, I've had problem skin. I've had a lot of congestion on my chin and on my cheek area here, and that's exactly what this is for, and it's been helping so much. Like, any product that actually shows me a result, best buddy, best friend, because there's a ton of products out there that, yeah, they're good, they feel good, they smell good, but what are they doing? Because you never see results. So this is something that I've actually been seeing results with, and love it. And this next thing, this is the Fix. It's emergency eye mask. I actually use this just like I would under eye cream, but only at night do I do that. And you take a pea-sized amount and you warm it in your finger, and then you press it on, and it's kind of like a sticky, thick, clear kind of gel. Feels so good. It's got caffeine in it, and it's got something else, and cucumber juice. And it feels so good, and it like instantly takes away any kind of bags you may have, any puffiness that you may have on your eyes. It takes it completely away. I actually have it on today right now underneath of everything that I have on because my eyes were like scary this morning. So these 2 products have definitely been my best friend lately. I'm pretty impressed with Versed so far. I have to let you guys know I'm pretty impressed with them. Next is another product that I got from Influencer. Influencer is actually, like, I didn't get crap from them for so long, and now I'm getting like box after box after box from them. And I'm loving that because that's a way for me to be able to try a lot of products that I've never heard of, a lot of high-end products that I can't try, things like that. So this, I talked to you guys about this. I've shown this on Instagram. This is so good. It's at Ulta. It's $25. It's the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. And I've been using it. You don't need a lot, and I've been using it quite a bit. This, it sounds gross. I know the whole snail mucin thing sounds really gross, and I love snails. I mean, they're everywhere outside where I live. I love them. But what it does to your face, if I can find a snail mucin sheet mask, I always grab them. You know, anything that has snail mucin in it, it's so good. It's so brightening for dull skin. It helps your texture. It helps your moisture barrier. It is so good. It's almost like putting aloe vera on your face, and it sinks in. Like, it's just amazing. So I've been loving this from a company called COSRX or COSRX. So it's at Ulta. I don't know if it's a new thing at Ulta or not, but this is damn good. Damn good. Love that. Okay, and lastly, the last thing. This is not for everybody. My husband hates these things, but I saw this on SheGLAM. Is SheGLAM? No, it's not SheGLAM. It's Shein. Shein Official. My favorite, most addicted spot ever. If you're on my Instagram, it's like you would think that the only place I shop for clothes is Shein, and you'd be right. And they don't sponsor me or anything. I've worked with them before, but they never wanted to pay me. They only wanted to send me out clothes, which I was fine with too. Because I love their site. I just do. It's my thing. It's my thing. The only thing that I wait for. But when I was on the site, I saw this and I wanted to grab it because of all the lasting dark spots and just kind of scars from me picking at my problem areas on my face. And this can also help with eye bags, eye wrinkles, everything. So this is just like a microdermabrasion kind of thing. It has little tiny spikes all over this thing that wheels around, and you just run it at night over. I do it after I've put in my serums or after I've done a mask to just really sink in, because this will help sink in the serums and all the products you put on your face. But it also acts to like activate your skin to target the area where you do it to repair it. So I've been doing this. It's not fun. It's not the most fun thing I've done, but it's working. And you can get these there so cheap that it's just worth it. Now, I don't want to harp on this company too long because we know I do videos of them constantly. I love them. I think that they are great. Shop Mercier. I want to tell you guys the products that I've been stuck to lately, the past month, the past 2 months, that just really stuck out. Like, I'm just like, you guys are amazing. And the first are skincare tools, which are their jade tools, their jade roller. And then this is their, like, I don't know, it's called something weird. But I use it to, like, drain, you know, drain here, drain here, drain here. Oh, once you put your mask on or your serum on, oh man, it's a good night's sleep. And then I use this while I have a mask on to just kind of like try to sink everything in. I use it on my eyes to like kind of lift my eyes a little bit. I love these. I think these are wonderful. And then of course their new 3D Glam lashes. These are the 3 that I have used so far. I am wearing this one here in Tokyo today. Tokyo? Beautiful crisscross lashes. And then Jeju is another one that I used, which was so beautiful. And then Instable. And I think the other day I wore Barcelona too. I forgot to add that to the mix. But these, they're pink ones. They're original 3D Faux Mink favorites. I have hundreds of them, I think. But these ones really are really pretty. Really pretty and really specific. So I would definitely recommend those. And then lastly, these. Oh, these are so good. They're little velvet lips. I have 4 of them. There are more, and I'm going to end up purchasing every single one because they're just hands down the best. The one that I've used the most here in Reese is just the perfect pinky mauve. And then I have Chris, which is a little bit of a brighter pink. And then I have Riley, which is another one that's really good, but it's more of like an orange toned pink. And then I have Claire, which is a lighter pink. It's like a light nude. Oh, these are so good. The packaging, the formula, everything about these are so fantastic. I love them. I'm getting more. They go towards the animal charity because they are the Paw Paw collection. They did so good with these. They did so good. And then lastly from AOA, just something that I've been using every time I do my makeup, is their AOA Perfect Loose Powder. Now, I've talked to you guys about the brightening one. I use that a lot, but this one is in Soft Light, and that's what I've been using lately under my eyes. I use these, and I set it with the Soft Light. The brightening can be a little bit too much, and it makes it look like my concealer was way too white for me. So I started using the Soft Light, and it's perfection. $1. $1 freaking dollar. Now some more makeup that's kind of been like, hey, I'm eyeing you. I see you. The first one is from Maybelline. This is their Lifter Gloss. Yeah, plus hyaluronic acid. This surprisingly has turned into a really good friend. I have mine in Reef, which is 006. Beautiful pink color. This gives such good pink pigment. While giving you that non-sticky gloss, and since it has hyaluronic acid in it, it's nothing but moisturizing. This is so amazing. I mean, it is big and it is bulky, but I kind of like it that way. Like, Maybelline, do your thing, girl. I'm going to get different shades. That's how much I like it. The next is from ColourPop. These 2 things, and I think I literally just watched Taylor Wynn talk about these too, or at least one of them that were on her favorites, and that is their little quads that they came out with. Mine is in cream soda here, which and then Sparkler. Sparkler has been my best friend. I've had a really hard time keeping my brush and my fingers out of these palettes. They are so good. I'm getting the other ones, hands down. I love the packaging. I love it, and I love the formula. This, I hope they come out with more like this in different colors. They are so good. If you had to get one, I would definitely say go for Sparkler. The most velvety, rich, brown, champagne. I mean, do it. A palette that was, I was like, whoa. ooh, whoa. At first it intimidated me, and then I made a look that I think came out so beautiful, and it was a color that I was not used to. I mean, it was wild. And that is the SheGLAM palette, and this is their Cactus Cool palette. I got it because it was all greens, and I need some greens in my eyeshadow life. Greens that work and aren't, you know, patchy and do their job. I first looked at this and I was like, what the hell am I gonna do with this? I'll show you guys a picture of what I did with that. I loved the look. I loved it. And it went so great with my little green romper and everything. I was in love with this. I have a bunch of their palettes like this, and the quality is so good. They're such affordable palettes. I thought this was the funniest kind of palette. Like, but man, it produced. It came through for me. And the last thing I want to talk about, I promise this is not sponsored. They only sent this out to me. We might have something going on later on, but they wanted me to try these out myself for 3 whole months before we talk about anything else. And that is why I said yes. And this is from Sugar Bear Hair. I know everybody's like, ah, no! They have their hair, nails, and skin gummies and everything like that. Tarte, they're known because of Tarte and James Charles, like, at each other over these. But they came out with sleep vitamin gummies. And not only do I love the gummies, like this is halfway gone. You get 60 gummies, which is a month's supply for 1 bottle. They're a little bit more gone than they should be because my daughter started using these as well. She is 14, so you have to be over 12 to eat these, but she loves these too. I'm the kind of person who is such an insomniac that I have doctor prescribed Ambien to take to fall asleep. And I took these an hour before I was going to take the Ambien just to see what it was going to do. Like, is it going to do anything? Because, you know, a sleep gummy for an insomniac, they're like, ha, melatonin. But I see them sponsored everywhere, so I'm like, you know what? I want to try these. I want to try these. First off, they are the best tasting vitamin gummy I've ever tried. They taste like, if you remember when we were kids and you would get those packet of gummies that have the more clear like gummies in them, but then they have the ones that are more like opaque, and those are always the best tasting ones. That's what this tastes like. Those opaque, really yummy gummies. And I find myself kind of bummed that I can only eat 2. So first off, the taste, amazing. Second off, they're so good, like they work so good that my daughter has now even come in every night. Can I have 2 of those gummies? It gives you the most relaxed feeling. Like, if you have any ounce of exhaustion in you, which we all do, it brought me pretty damn close to nap time. And I was shocked. So I wanted to tell you guys about these. But second of all, on top of it, they sent me like their PR package, but they sent me this sleeping mask, and I believe that it's for sale on their site too. If it is, freaking grab it. This is the best sleeping mask, and I've gone through like 50, and I'm not even lying. I've gone through so many sleeping masks. This is actually like a foam around it, so you can open your eyes completely up while it's on, but it like suctions to your face so no light will get out. It's so good. It has one of these like Velcro latches. It doesn't come undone once it's on there. I have never had such a well-made, like, luxurious face mask for sleeping at night. I don't know. It seems trivial and juvenile and just dumb to talk about a little bit, but I get happy when I see things that are normally sponsored by larger YouTubers. You never know. You're always like, huh? But then I get to try them myself, and I'm like, oh, okay, I get to see what's great, and I get to see what's not so great, and great. Alright, so there we are. Those are the things that have been, like, stuck in my mind for a few months now. I love all of it. I will leave it all linked down below for you guys if you want to try any of it out. You can also just wait and see my journey with the Sugar Bear Hair and the Versed products. That will be an ongoing thing. I'm still trying them out, but they are shocking me, and I needed to share that with you guys. So like I said, I will list everything down below in the description box. If you are interested in checking any of it out, I highly recommend. If you like this video and you want to see more, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Make sure to subscribe before you leave, and I, of course, will see you in the next one.